can we make a teenage Wonderkid the best player in the game? Sounds easy, doesn't it? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel with me, Andrew, and we're trying something a bit different on the channel now. If you've watched any of my the new Wonderkids, potential Wonderkids videos, link will be up there. You'll know I get annoyed when you've got these kids with the greatest potential, teams don't use them, they don't develop, and they look kind of average. So I thought I would step in and see if using what I would do in a game to try and develop Wonderkids, can I use that to make one of the new Wonderkids in FM22, the winter update, can I turn him into the best player in the game? Here is the man we're going with. It's no other than Roony Bardghji, the 15-year-old Swedish Wonderkid playing for FC Copenhagen, and this is the plan. We can't use him until he's 16. The league registration rules mean he can't play till he's 16, which is in November. It's July. So we'll obviously, once it gets to 16, we're going to play him. We're going to play him as an inverted winger on the right because he's left-footed. And I mean, look at his stats. Crossing 10, dribbling 14, first touch 13, technique's already 15. He's already fairly fast, shoots from distance, plays 1-2s, runs with the ball often, and he cuts inside from the right wing. He, like, as a 15-year-old, he's already ridiculous. So the plan is we will play him every game he's available to play in that position. We will develop him in that position using the training. I've also got the team training as well. My team training schedules will be, the link will be down below. We're going to use them. And then in terms of progression, I'm going to let the game kind of decide. I'm in charge of the transfers. We've got a manager in charge, but I'm not going to like keep him. I'm not going to offer him out. When a team comes in for him, we'll let him go for a reasonable amount, and then we'll keep developing him. And if someone else comes in, we will manage the team where he's playing, and we'll go through each season. We'll see how he's getting on. I'll come back with the highlights. We'll see how he's getting on. I'll show you how he progresses as well. We're 3 seasons in, it's 2024, and Bardghji is smashing it. I've been looking at his CA and PA to make sure see what development is. He has gone up 33 points already. It's only 2024. He's only 18 years old. But look at these: crossing 12, dribbling 15, long shots 14, technique 16, off the balls 14. He's getting physically better as well. And we can see here, so his first season, played 12 games, 5 goals, 1 assist, fine. Second season, 20 goals and 20 assists for would have been 16, 17-year-old is just silly, 7.55 average. And then his third season, 14 goals, 28 assists in all competitions, 2.44. And I think won the cup, won the league, won the cup. First international goal at 17, won the league. Copenhagen are doing fairly well on the back of Roony Bardghji. Yeah, 2 league championships, a little bit of Champions League progression, not loads, but it's all about Roony so far, doing well. But he does have a 10.5 million release clause for foreign clubs. I think he might be leaving. As expected, Bayer Leverkusen have pulled the 10.5 million trigger and signed Roony Bardghji into their side for the 2024 season. So we have taken our manager, we've called him Phoenix Pedersen. He is going to follow Rooney's career, so we also get to use him, get to play him, make sure he is progressing. So yeah, we've got a step up in team, facilities, competition that should help him grow that little bit more towards his top end of his potential. 2025, so not even a full season in, and Roony Bardghji has been given the European Golden Boy Award for his 8 goals and 19 assists. I think most of them came with Copenhagen. He's doing very well. We're doing well. 2025, and I'll look at because I've been tracking the stats as well. We've now got, 13 for crossing, dribbling 16. At this point, we've still only played 14 games for Bayern, but I thought I'd come back and show you the Golden Boy. Let's kick on a couple of seasons down the line. Welcome to 2028. We've got a 22-year-old Roony Bardghji playing for Bayer Leverkusen, and look at that value, 53 to 66 million. He's on 84k a week. But look at him. Acceleration, agility, into the greens, pace just below, flair, decisions, composure, his first touches, dribbling, his technique, 17. He looks incredible. Let's look at the numbers. What's he been doing? So that first season, 8 and 14, then 8 goals and 13. His numbers were not as impressive as I thought they were going to be with the step up. 8 goals and 9. And then the most recent season, he only played 18 times. 35 overall, 14 goals, 8 assists. He's good, he's kicking on, but we're not quite getting the best out of him. This is a tactic we're using. This is a simple 4-3-3 with inverted winger on the right on attack with Rooney. Take more rest room position, close in more, tackle harder. Got Odsonne Edouard up front, Diaby. There's some good players in this team. I don't think Bayer Leverkusen won anything. If you look at what he's done since he arrived, Golden Boy, NXGN top of, German newcomer of the year, runner-up, okay, Sweden's best 11, seasonal best 11, Bayer's best 11, that's huge. They won the DFB Pokal, excellent. So he's doing really well. I don't think there's any 68 million minimum free release clause. Are one of the big boys going to come in? There's a few sniffing around, Dortmund, Paris, Roma, Juventus. He's attracting interest and he's someone to pull that trigger. And that someone was me. Yes, bizarrely, Inter Milan came in and offered my manager, me, Felix Pedersen, an interview at Inter. And I was like, this could make it interesting. So I went for the interview, I got the job. And I spent £68 million on Roony Bardghji. Of course I did. Well, this makes perfect sense for the story that I'm creating in this little world. And you can see he's worth every penny. He's played 1 Serie A appearance at this point. Didn't really do anything. But now, I mean, look at the values already. We just paid 68 and the value shot up to the hundreds of millions. He played 104 games for Bayer, 33 goals in the league. This is where he will really kick on. So let's go a couple of seasons in with Inter. We're here, it's the end of the 2032 season, and this is when Roony Bardghji had reached the peak of his hidden potential ability. Soak in those numbers. We're looking at 16 for dribbling and first touch, and long shots and free kicks, technique of 17, anticipations 18, composure, decisions, flair, visions 18 as well. I tried so hard to get his passing up to sort of 15, 16, just wasn't happening. Acceleration, agility, balance. What was interesting, he went from, I was interested by things like height. He got 1 inch taller from the start. But at the very start when he's 15, he's 8 stone 11. But he's gone to, I think at one point he was 10 stone 5, then he went to 10 stone 7, and that's the biggest he got. So this is the best version of Roony Bardghji we're going to get. How has he been getting on? So 12 and 4's first season's a solid return, isn't it? 15 goals overall. Then 19 and 13, I'm looking at the overall numbers down the bottom. 16 and 18, and then 22 and 15. Massive returns for an inverted winger as well on attack. Definitely shows that FM had maybe fixed the position or tweaked the position. It's definitely working better. So we're into 2035. At this point, I've not been hands-on managing because I don't need to get his potential up anymore. We're just going to let him play out, see how he gets on. And the game has been sort of saving every year, and I'm annoyed because it's saved every year. I missed the opportunity to show you this. You will see there, the World Cup title holders, Sweden. Roony Bardghji won the World Cup, beating England in the final. Sadly, I can't click on it. So let's have a look. 7-0 Uzbekistan. Goal for Bardghji there. 2-0 defeat against Colombia. Wow. Then a 1-0 win over France. Then Wales in the third round. Serbia 1-0. Russia 1-0, late penalty. And then England in the final. And our boy, Roony Bardghji, 51st minute goal to open the scoring. I wish I'd remembered. I would have made the save come back then, and we could have looked at the goal. I'm so disappointed by that. But Roony Bardghji lighting it up. Let's look at him. Yeah, still absolutely smashing it. The value's gone down a little bit. He's now 29 though, so he's probably slowing down a little bit. But we'll see here some of these seasons. 35 goals and 18 assists in 2022, 33. 18 and 18, slower season that year, and then 29 and 18. So he's going to turn 30 during this season. And what I'll be interested in, because a lot of our other FM players have been guilty of this, once they get into the 30s, we start getting rid of them, we start dumping them. But I'm going to let this play out and see how he gets on. Is it going to be like a Ronaldo or a Lewandowski and fully keep going, or is he going to slow down in his position? Is it going to really affect him? So my plans were to end this video when he retires. So if he's 50 in 2021, you're thinking like 20 years, so 2041. The year is 2044. Roony Bardghji is 38 years old and he's just been released from Inter as he is about to retire. Now, look down there, down the bottom. 554 league games for Inter, 306 goals. Like, his dribbling's now 6. He's definitely not as fast. His mentals are still there, and he's still going. Let's look at this. Look at this career for Inter. And what I find amazing is 2 seasons. So 1 season before his last season, he finished with 41 goals and 27 assists. He absolutely lit it up. 33 and 24 then. One absolute month to finish on a season on a 7.89 average rating in the league is just phenomenal. Let's look at what he did. So we see there, that's when he won the World Cup, 2034. Serie A winners, Italian Cup winners. This is the one, 2036. So 35 years old. How many of his FM players would have dumped him at 33? Super Cup winners, Italian Cup winners, Serie A winners, European Champions Cup winners, Inter's best 11, Super Cup winners, the World Golden Ball, World Football of the Year 3rd place, and the World Player of the Year. Roony Bardghji, Camavinga and Erling Haaland. Not a bad little run there for him. And he wasn't done there. What I love is 2037, Golden Shoe runner-up. Right? Really good. 2038, Golden Shoe runner-up. Still winning things. 2040, European Golden Shoe runner-up. It's coming, Roony, surely. Possibly not. And then 2042, at 36 years old, he got his European Golden Shoe. Bardghji, 38 appearances, 38 goals, and then 2 new gens, 1 point for Inter as well. Gatti got 23 and 35. Esposito for Spurs. Lautaro Martinez definitely benefited from Rooney as well. He won 2, 3, 4 golden boots. And then even at 37, still winning Champions League, still winning Serie A. The man has a phenomenal career. That run with Inter, and I'm glad he stayed there. Like, yes, stats don't look as good. So he's gained all 50 points, 60 points of his potential that he could have got. Did it in 10 years as well. So he was still 25 when he was at his best. But I love the fact that he's continued on, even when on the decline, he's still picked up awards and goals. And maybe it's a lesson for us as FM players to not count these guys out once they're sort of past their peak of potential and ability. Maybe there's some in-game stuff, having experience. Like 128 caps for Sweden. He's killed it. What was the overall? That's just 725 league games is incredible. I wish it would give you the overall for everything. Not going to count it up, but an incredible, incredible career for Roony Bardghji. From a 15-year-old Wonderkid at Copenhagen to a £10 million player at Bayer, got that £70 million move to Inter, and then just absolutely killed it. He had no season where he was under a 7. 7.34 was his worst season. His first season was his worst, 7.05. I've never seen this before. Like, so look at the goals. Like, it just got better as he got older, and then that season was phenomenal. This was a tactic. It was the same, pretty much the same, and juggled some positions around, pretty much the same, and he smashed it. So, there we have it. Roony Bardghji. Did we make him into one of the greatest players in the world? We bloody well did. We're going to do more of these if you enjoy it. Let me know what Wonderkids do you want to see sim through with their career and see if we can make them the best they can. I'll be hands-on until they reach their potential, and then we'll let the game do its thing till they retire. Let me know who you want to see in the comments. Let me know what you think of Roony Bardghji. Have you used him in your save? What sort of version did you get? This has been a lot of fun. Definitely something different. Hope you enjoyed it. From me, Andrew, please drop a like on this video if you enjoy the content. I love doing it. I love doing these new things. Until next time, bye for now.